Like, oh shoot. Y'all gotta fix this chair on this arm or y'all gonna see me take a real good tumble. Hello. Why is this up so high? I don't know. Hey everybody, I did not come on here to teach. I just came on here to tell y'all the good news about our donations for our back to school. Thank you to everybody who donated. We are already at about $2,200, and so you guys don't have to send any more money. I mean, if y'all want to, that's fine. I'll probably start sending this stuff out Friday once I get everything. Hey, so I just wanted to tell everybody thank you that gave because we had about $2,200 already. Y'all do not be playing. That's one thing I can say about the WOIU community, honey. We are not stingy people at all. And I'm gonna add some extra to that, so we'll probably do maybe $2,500 worth of school supply, which I'm excited about. Thank you to every single person. Hey, baby. Thank you to every single person. Thank you so much. Thank you to every single person that gave. And even if you wanted to give but you can't afford it, that's okay. God sees your intention, and intention gets you the money to give. I just want y'all to know that. So I want to say thank you to every single person. I don't care if it was a dollar. I ain't gonna lie. When people send like $4.25 or $4.23, it tickles my soul. I love it because I have been in situations where that was all I could afford to give was $3.62. And God knew I was giving because I didn't have nothing else. I might have had to scrape up the 62 out the bottom of my purse. Look in y'all purse and see if y'all got some change so we can get this to $4. Hurry up before the usher come. This is all we got. Between you and the kids, it's $4. I done been there. I understand. Okay. So to all the people that gave your $1 is just as big as 1,000. It's five. There ain't no all the big givers get to go first. Everybody come in the door at the same time over here. If you got $1, it's just as big as 1,000. If you got $4, it is just as big as $10,000. That's how we look at that because those ones and twos and threes still enable us to get people's books. If 50 people send $1, we add $10 more to that. That's a set of books. So I don't. It ain't like, oh, I'm taking everything. No, everything counts because church be making you feel like your dollar ain't just as big as they 1,000, but to God it is. And God will bless you. If all you got is $1 and you give it, God sees that as more than you giving 1,000 and you already got 1,000,000. If that ain't nothing off your back, you're gonna blow that anyway. But to the person that can give all that they have, to you immediately saw $2, and then you turn around, somebody come up and $50 check or a $50 bonus, or somebody bought you something that was worth $50. Like he give, you cannot. Thank you. You cannot be God given. And so that's why I be telling people, see, some people say, oh, if you give a $20 gift. No. If God know all you got is $1 and you give $1, he's gonna bless you like you had 100 to give and you gave that 100. And he's gonna multiply it. You said big bless. Come on, Miss Ida. That's what I'm talking. I know because listen, y'all, I can only tell you about stuff that I lived. Do y'all get that? Do y'all know that's why my heart go out? That's why I do everything that I do every day, whether it be understanding the word, helping you understand that no matter what you did, God still love you. No matter what dirty, horrible places you've been to, he was right there with you. He already know your business. But he is a stern dad, but he is a dad that will make your life amazing. And you have to have boundaries because God is a God of decency and order. And if y'all ain't paid attention, yes, we have our wild days, but baby, don't get too crazy now. Because we going to have decency and order over here. And this ain't even church, it's school. But you going to stay in line. Grown or not, I don't give a damn. We use manners over here. You go say please and thank you. Like, I know a lot of us didn't get it, or we grown and we feel like we don't got to do nothing. But not over here. You're going to use all that. Because we got to teach our babies. And if they hear us saying please and thank you, or they see us say, giving compliments or opening it, they're only going to replicate what we do. So if you're tired of seeing the horrible in the world, why are you not creating the good? Why are you only just expounding on what's already bad instead of trying to be the change? And it ain't always going to come right away. Hey, baby. It ain't always going to come right away. I sent some folks your way today. Hey, Auntie. Miss Queen, I sent some folks to you and Auntie K. Uh-huh. And did. I let them get a hit of that spray, baby. She's, and I keep smiling in the Frigidaire. So there's that. Moving on. So it's ice cold. It's real, real good cold. Anyway. Hey, girl. I take some in my purse and everything. So moving. Sissy, you helping us worldwide. Praise God. You in Australia? Hello. Y'all know I love it when I find out we got people overseas. We are an international university, honey. Not university, university. You gotta put the T in there. University. Hi, baby girl. You didn't make good day, mate. Ain't that what they say or something like that? Crocodile Dundee. Girl, you know. I love Crocodile Dundee and Australia and the whole Aboriginal thing. Like since a kid. That's why my machete is called CD. Her name is Crocodile Dundee. Good day, mate. I'm telling you, boy, ain't sir. I'm a whole nerd. I don't even care. I do like the weird stuff. Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Supernatural. The list goes on. We know how this goes. The list goes on. Who's happy though that you can be free and not being in this stuffy life that everybody live of throwing drinks in people's faces and being mad all the time? Aren't you happy that you can pull out your coloring books and get in the middle of the floor like you did when you were a kid and forget the rest of the world? Because when I color, I don't care about what's going on outside. I'm just trying to make sure these colors is blending real good. That's all I'll be worried. I was working on my Harry Potter picture last night. I left Mommy Wada because she's getting to be a lot, so I had to go to something else. I go outside and play in the dirt. Ooh, girl, I love it. Now I ain't gonna play in the dirt, but I will keep on. If the grass is manicured, my daddy had a lawn service, so I know when the grass when they did their thing. And baby, ooh, rubbing my feet and honey, listen, I be and forgot everybody here. Let me get them feet rubbing good in a good spot on that grass, baby. Ain't nobody here with me. It's me and the grass. Me and the grass. People do think God don't want you to have fun. That's why I say church, but see that's Pharisees and Sadducees, baby. Because from what I see, Jesus used to be at the turn up, not the tabernacle. I mean, are we reading the same Bible? Because he was forever at a turn up, and he wasn't too much in the tabernacle. That's what I saw. So I'm gonna do like my daddy. I'm gonna stay outside and fan the turn ups and talk about him there, while everybody is in good spirits with their spirits in their hands. It's a little bit easier because their inhibitions are down. And they'll let them get a little good drink in them. They're gonna tell you their whole life. Well, good. Let's because we need to talk about it. Even though I'm here to get a plate and go, but seeing as how my daddy gonna make me work wherever I go, club, trap house, it don't matter. Wherever I'm at, I'm gonna have to spread the word of the Lord. Strip club, collections office, doctor's office, the car. It doesn't matter. But when you understand that if you have information that can change a person's life, one sentence can change a person's life. One kind word. I keep telling y'all, you ain't never been a person that said, Lord, I don't know where I'm going. Act of kindness. Somebody cash app you $50 because they went and found the cash app and they said the first cash app I see, or they might have the first person's cash app I see, and just so random. It's not random if God hears you. Do you hear me? If you pray in your mind, or you are sitting in your car or on the toilet or whatever it is, and there's nobody else there to hear you. And you pray a prayer of God, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this light bill. And then some random cousin you ain't talked to or whatever say you was on my mind. Is that really random? Is it? That's why can't nobody tell me God ain't real. Can't nobody tell me God is not real. There's nobody on this planet that could tell me God is not real. I've had too many what they say coincidences where it wasn't nobody but me when I prayed the prayer and then somebody materialized or whatever it was. I go to the mailbox and it's some kind of settlement check in there for $120 and all I need is 80 for the bill. So he gave me the 12 to give back plus extra because God say don't exact me because I don't exact you. So I don't care if my 10% is $20. I'm gonna give 21, 22, 23, 24. I ain't never gonna exact him because I don't want him to give me exactly what I asked for. I always want him to give me his best. See, ain't that the way the devil trick you up? You get mad because you didn't get what you wanted, but God had better for you. That's why he didn't give you that. Because what he wanted for you was better than what you wanted for. Okay, let's do this. You ever dated somebody you thought you wanted, and then God just kept letting stuff not happen, and then 10 years later you saw them and you was like, oh, daddy, you driving, look, dad, look, now ain't nobody in the car with you. But you know who it is, Dad. I know, Lord, I just want to thank you. Ooh. Yep. So you remember when I said I wanted Jerome? I changed my mind. I did. And Tyrone too. I seen him yesterday walking. And it ain't that he walking, Lord. It's because I'm walking. But uh, I see why you said no. Because I'd have been miserable, baby, if I'd have been attached to that. Y'all ain't never did that? Brothers, the chick that was fine that everybody wanted to crash in school, and she never gave you the time of day, then you just so happen to be with your homeboy. And she walk up to your car, she like, hey, remember you used to try to talk to me? He like, uh-uh. She like, you don't remember me? He like, Keisha? Keisha from school? Keisha that used to have a pretty hair and a pretty... Oh. Yeah, you remember. Yeah, I remember how you used to be. Do I want to go on a date? Baby. Hold on. This my wife. Nigga ain't even married. Hold on. This my wife. Hold on. I held up. The phone ain't even ring. Oh, that's my wife. Hold on. My wife. I gotta. Hold on, baby. Okay. It was nice seeing you again, Keisha and Tyrone. And your homeboy over there looking like this. Your phone didn't even ring. Shut up, nigga. Rolling the window up. Nigga, I know it didn't ring. Shut up. You know, you remember she You be like, for real deal, baby. Well now. Thank you, God, for not giving me what I wanted in that instant. Cause I'd have been sad if I had to say this is my man and I'm sticking. Yep. Oh, how I got stuck with you. Cause How many of y'all got an ex you happy you God went on and passed that bucket to somebody else? Be honest. Who got an ex that you done seen in the last 20 years, whatever, 5, and you be like, oh God, thank you. God, Lord, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. You be like, ooh, oh, thank you, God. Ooh, Pat, thank you, Dad. If I could put up my feet in my hands. Listen here. God blocked it. Baby, what you did? Erica. God blocked it. Baby, what you did? Erica. 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 What you did say? Look here. Ooh, Jesus. I promise. I'll be like, God, okay, so listen. Thank you. When I tell y'all I wake up, my journal starts out, God, thank you. Because I being figured out something from yesterday that I'm happy I found out today or whatever it is. So it always started out with thank you. One for another day because he didn't have to give it to me. But also, ooh, God, thank you, Lord Jesus. I thought this person was my friend. I thought this would have been a good business deal. But anytime God keep blocking something, it's either that he has better for you or he knows that it's going to be worse. So quit trying to batter ram the door open, Circa. Quit trying to crawl over and make a, a sheet rope to get out of the protection that he has got you in. Because what you don't know is this alligators, as soon as you drop down in that moat, girl, and they're hungry. They're getting hungry and they haven't eaten in a while. So you're going to be fresh meat, hon. And there's no rocks to jump on. Why are you throwing tomatoes already? Queen. Somebody come. I don't know who keep letting Queen go to the tomato store, but y'all need to come get her keys. And if she got a garden, go do the same thing that the government is doing and spray the stuff on it so that they don't work. Because she got about 50 tomatoes a day for me now. We are revoking your tomato card. It's become excessive. I think you have a problem, and I think you need to seek help because every 7 words I'm getting tomatoes slapped upside my head. This is abuse, and I don't think my daddy would like. I don't think my dad would too much care for it. You said, "Oh, not my garden." Yes, because them tomatoes be flying out your hand 10 at a damn time. You should have been a pitcher. No, yeah, you should have been a pitcher. I don't know how I end up the damn umpire, but I ain't even got my damn gear on. Let me get my umpire gear on because I think she's not aiming at the dude with the bat. I just have a feeling that some of that is aimed at. It's like the thing where you dunk the people under the water. I'd be hit if it was Queen. Let me get my towel. Let me get my, and I'm going to need a beach towel messing with you. Give me a little swim cap, cause honey, I'd have been if every time some hit home, you got to hit the thing. Yeah, I wouldn't, and I can't swim, so y'all probably be needing somebody else. There's that. But she know I'm playing with her. Only reason I say that actually lets me know that what I'm doing is working. Listen, I already know it used to just be. Listen, I already know it used to just be TikTok, bro. You already know. We get to spitting what. Okay, so you got to think. Do y'all realize how many communities that we are actually like speaking? I won't say out against, but when y'all started learning about medicine and people stopped taking antidepressants and a lot of these different things, the medical community is paying attention. They get a monthly report of how many pills is being sold and whatnot. So when people stop taking all, we had people that was taking 15 to 30 pills a day that quit taking them. You got to think about how many pills that is a month and how much money that is for the medical community. And it ain't just happening in one place. It's hitting all this. Every time we talk about medicine and we do that thing, I already know that the big pharma is like, what the hell? Once folks found out that there was methamphetamines and other things in their 2-year-old babies' behavioral medicine, do you think that they're going to keep giving the babies that? Hell no. So it's a lot of kids that ain't taking medicine right now. Mothers are finding other options. You used to work, and it's crazy what they have in that building. I know it is. My girlfriend used to work in a pain clinic, and she used to tell me, and I'm like, wow. Excuse me. They paying attention to our buying trends. That's why they won't let me get no more people over here. Even though it could be 1,000 people added a day, 500 people added a day, the numbers go down. I got 100 new followers, like we'll say from 9 to 11, and my numbers went down 300. I just don't get it, but we ain't even worried about it because look, we doing what we supposed to do over here. Hey, Miss Joy, we doing what we supposed to do over here, and the devil's always gonna try to stop whatever is good. We know this. Not saying that we all good people or whatever, but we do a good thing over here. We come together, we learn, and of course, people's lives are changing, and y'all not just changing y'all lives, y'all changing the people's lives around y'all. So then the devil's not happy about that, because now whatever it is that y'all talking about, other people are researching it, which means they're asking God questions, which means God is talking to more people. Not happy about it. That's why he's been fighting me the way that he's been fighting me, because you got to think about how many people sit. It is 600 classes. Most people don't go to church 50 times a year. But you sitting and studying for at least 2 hours every day, researching about God, asking questions. It makes you ponder. Some people in our community ain't read books in years, or some never, especially not the Bible. But you cannot read it and not want to talk to God, even if it is in your mind. Just when you ask a question, you're asking him. Who else is you talking to in there? That's why he said, I know your thoughts. I heard your question. I seen it. I seen it and I heard it. So who is you hiding from? So when you talk in your mind, yeah, you talking to yourself, but in reality, that's why you can think something and then it calls. You think such and such, and then your phone rings. You think whatever, and then it shows up because he can read your thoughts. He said, before you even ask, it's already on. You don't got to do nothing else. Is it me or unless I want to be around others? No, baby, it's not you. Erica, it's not just you. Everybody be if folks in how many of y'all got friends, family, and associate people that you were talking to heavily before you came to the WOIU community, and now you could care less, like be damn near be irritated when your phone ring, like, do I even want to answer this? You didn't have to say, I'm not about to be talking to nobody because I'm studying. You just started studying and people just started to fall off because they didn't want to hear it. So you didn't have to stop calling them. They stopped calling you. You said guilty. Mm-hmm. But can I ask you a question? When that happened, didn't your stress level go down? Didn't you stop yelling at your kids so much? You stopped being so short with your husband or wife? You start being able to pay attention at work better? A whole bunch of stuff went away. They fell off your plate. Come on. So the moment that you start studying and people that was in your corner that had all this mouth about all everybody else's business and whatever else they was calling for. Soon as you start talking about something that could actually change their life, they went away. And don't call and don't text and don't check on you. May say hey on another social media. That's it. They ain't trying to call you and tell you they having barbecues. They're not trying to call you and tell you. They're not trying to invite you to nothing because they don't want to hear about what you got to talk about. They don't want to hear that. And so then what happens is y'all conversations halt. Y'all conversations halt. Once you stop talking about dumb stuff, people fall off. I'm a living witness. Once you quit talking about stupid stuff that's not messy and all of that, and you like, okay, so let's look up a solution, folks get ghosts, baby. They're not trying to hear that because they want somebody's going to listen to them talk about all the horrible things. But when you say, okay, so how can we change that? They don't want that. They don't want you to change. They want you to keep listening to them complain all day and all night about the same thing over and over and over. And that's why I told y'all go get them devotional books because give them 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, give me a number. If they don't want a number, that means they don't want no advice. Because if they know you, they're going to know that this book is going to say something to their situation. Don't let them waste no more of your time. If you don't want a solution for what you're trying to tell me about and you just want to keep telling me what's wrong and I'm trying to give you this good old page right here to see if God got something to say about it, and if it hit home, is we going to talk about it or you just going to go back to, oh, okay, no. I don't have time for stupid stuff. I never knew I could be this happy in my own company. Come on, listen. That's why I say I can't let people disturb my peace. Thank you so much. I can't let people disturb my peace. I'd rather be in this. I've been in this apartment for 2 years by myself. I have had under 20 visitors for sure. Maybe right at 20, but I don't even think it's that many. Not counting the little boys, the kids, and stuff that come take my trash. Other than that, I ain't had nobody in my house. And I don't got no family here. I ain't got no homegirl and all that. I be in this piece by myself, and guess what? I have little to no drama. I do not wake up irritated every single morning. And my mind most times can be focused to accomplish whatever I say I'm going to do for the day. But it didn't happen until I cut out all the people that kept my mind focused on stuff that didn't do nothing for me but keep me irritated. And once I started cutting those conversations short, I saw that I had more time to accomplish my goals. I had more time to spend in my word or teach myself how to build beds or build shelves or make bread, grind meat, make sausage, make ice cream, make butter, start a garden, do some hair. Honey, listen, learned how to do electrical work. Matter of fact, end up running a whole crew when I got rid of the messy, bitter that was around me. End up becoming the boss. Like 2 weeks at the job, I'm running off and say, all right, boys, let's get this moving. Here, I've aligned everything up. Let's go. I had all kind of energy to do all kind of stuff when I got rid of the folks that just wanted to sit and complain about what ain't working. Well, let's figure it out. Oh, I don't ever want to be trapped in a hole with you. I don't ain't and what can't, and I don't. Oh, hell no. None of it. What you mean? Take them damn earrings off and use them as a shovel so we can get out of here. That's how I be thinking. These roots to these trees are strong. So we can dig a little bit, pat it down, find a root, and climb our way up out of here. Why is you sitting here talking about, whoa, it's me? Take the metal out of your shoe and let's get out of here. I watched MacGyver. I can tell the people that didn't watch MacGyver. Y'all need to make y'all kids watch MacGyver. It was a very good show. And it taught that. That's what I like to tinker. That and Inspector Gadget. Listen here. I'm about to get out of here. And guess what? Didn't even know that was going to come in handy because I ended up getting kidnapped. Not even 6 years later. I probably was watching that when I was like 8, 9, or 10. At 14, I got kidnapped and held hostage for 3 days. Actually, it was technically longer than that, but in a place where I couldn't get out. 3 days. You heard me? So it was good that I watched those shows. Just like when my kids was coming up, I made them watch Law and Order, SVU, all of them, every single one, all the. Now they just watch it. They'll dun, 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 like that's all you hear, or whatever. Yeah, but guess what? They went to parties. They still go out because they grown now. They go to the club and they like, girl, you gonna drink that drink? Do not pick that back up, and you need to watch him because he's been watching you all night. And why are you just going with people you don't know? You don't watch Law and Order? They be on it. We come together, we leave together. Like, ain't no, oh, we go to the bathroom together. Like, you don't got to do a whole bunch of harboring and fussing if you sit down and watch TV with your kids and ask questions while they watching TV. You can teach a lot by not saying much. Oh my God, what would you do right there? Oh, I would. Well, would you leave with them? Act like you don't know. Well, I would maybe. I don't know. I would probably. I wouldn't leave my friends. I would stay with my friends so that way we could all get home together. Simple. You didn't have to, you bet not. And you didn't have to do all that. Watch a TV show with them and ask them questions to see if they paying attention. So what would you do? I would, I would get my hammer and I'm hit him. I'm hit him. I'm hit him and I'm kick him and I'm bite him until he let me go. Like, me and my kids talked about being kidnapped because I was kidnapped. Now, I was larger and older, but he was larger and older than me. He was a whole grown man that had been to prison and everything. So I'm a 14-year-old kid. I probably didn't even weigh 115 pounds. He literally like picked me up like nothing, had me walking and was holding my neck, and his hands was so big on my neck, I couldn't turn my head left or right. He was able to pick me up and throw me by my neck across the room. So be careful about y'all letting y'all girls go out looking like they older, because that's what predators do. They dress little kids up like grown women. So while you trying to dress your daughter just like you, it's a way to dress your daughter like my daughters. We dress, but they like I in one thing version of what we all gonna have on pink velour jumpsuits. But what we not gonna do is have you in the exact same thing in me as me, and this really too much for me to be wearing outside in the daytime. With a weave down to her waist, and she's 10. You are hearing it from the horse's mouth. And my mom didn't play that. Like, we couldn't sit in nobody's lap. My mom was on it when it came to stuff like that. For real. But think about this. Who is pushing the agenda of us dressing our little bitty 2-year-old girls in the same outfit that their grown mother has on? Mothers and daughters have always dressed alike, but the little girls always had on a little girl version of mommy's dress, not mommy's dress. Especially not if it was nothing that was showing and revealing, stomach out, and all of that. Like, and I'm not telling nobody what to do with their kids, but you got to think about who's coming up missing, and who's taking the people, and then who's pushing the agenda to advertise your children to these people. You got to look at the grander scheme of things. Okay? If I want to take a little girl and feel okay in myself, I'm going to dress her up like she's older. This is why predators always say, "Oh, I thought you were so much older. You're so mature." She's 7. He's 7. You don't have to tell your parents anything. She's 8, and she does. Because if I neglect her, y'all can take me to jail. But I can't tell her who can be touching on her. If I don't feed her, I can go to jail. If I don't give her water, all of this. But you, the doctor, school teacher, whoever, can tell me what I can't and can do to my child. What? But if you know who Helena Blavatsky is, you'll know why that works. 1700s, 1800s, early 1900s. I can't remember when she was around. But they put a plan in. She got a book that she wrote in whatever time she was, maybe it was 1800s, I don't know, whatever, 1800s, 1900s. She, this lady, was a occultist, witch, the whole nine. And her and the governments that she infiltrated planned all the way back then to take the rights of parents from their children. And to be able to read it for yourself, I read it in 2009. It blew my mind. And now what's going on? I'm like, I saw it, Miss Elizabeth. Miss Ida sent me a message. Listen, if you look up what her and these societies, they planned all of this for you to not be able to tell your kids. They planned all of it. They secretly have been taking the parents' rights to control what happens with their children away, and they started planning this 1800s, 1900s. They said they was going to infiltrate the schools, they was going to infiltrate the churches, they were going to infiltrate the community organizations and spin this narrative, and it's here. It is here to where basically they wanted to make it to where the parent have no control, so they can have free access to these babies. So their mind, we see what's going on. So in what, 6 years? It'll be 20 years since I read that, and look at everything that has happened with people talking about children's sexuality in the last. You could not say children's sexuality and stuff back then. 20 years ago, you could not say that. People would look at you like you was weird. Now people talk about children as young as 6 months old having sexual thoughts because it's a thing. Like it's nothing. You would have got punched in your mouth years ago for even saying those two words in the same sentence. And now there are people that feel it's like it's okay for them to talk about what my 4-year-old is going to be doing with their parts. I don't even know how this became a community discussion. Because sexuality has to do with the capacity to have sexual thoughts. 6 months old, 2-year-olds, 4-year-olds should not be having any capacity to have any sexual thoughts. So when people talk about their children's sexuality, it really is weird. Because why are you worried about your 8-year-old's sexual thoughts? And it could be that these perverted doctors want to hear children talk about sex. So what do? Take them to the therapist. But the therapist could whole time be a perv. So now they get to sit and listen and put ideas into your child's head about how they want them to conduct themselves. How many times did y'all not watch How to Get Away with Murder? Wasn't Annalise sleeping with her therapist, and he was manipulating her mind to get what he wanted from her? Y'all don't think that was real at all, huh? Not saying all of them do, but how many times have we seen that people have fell in love with their therapist? I wonder why. Therapists be sleeping with everybody. Making people divorce their husbands and wives. All kind of stuff. Stockholm syndrome. Come on now. I know, Miss Ida. You sent it to me, and then someone else just posted it in here. Also, remember. Okay, so listen. Okay, so y'all want to do it? Let's do it. So they saying that somebody sent the voicemail to the whatever, right? About killing or unaliving all these little black babies, right? Or whatever. Y'all getting me? Okay. Did y'all see that all of Africa joined with Putin today? All the African countries stood and supported Trump. Putin. So you don't think that that's crazy? They think about killing all. You got to pay attention to what's really. Yes, yes. We going to war, y'all. Okay, nobody believes it. World war is coming. I just reposted a video where they was talking about all the stores. There's 150 Walmarts, 75 Targets, this Walgreens. They was like, this only happens in a recession. I said, depression, but okay, we're not in a recession. We're in a depression. And I told y'all, it ain't gonna be no stores to shop at. You ain't gonna be leaving, so don't be buying clothes because you ain't about to be going nowhere. You might not even be able to go outside because it could be dangerous. Okay. The grocery stores in your area haven't restocked since in the last week. Somebody else was telling me that the stores is kind of empty. My girlfriend earlier, she said she was talking to her sister about it. Well, at least we are more prepared than a lot of people. Who feels more prepared than most people because they still don't even believe it's happening? I know I do. Folks is gonna regret getting all them stamps and all of that unemployment money and not doing nothing with it. They blew it out, and I promise you, here shortly, it's gonna be a lot of I wish I would have. I wish I would have listened. I wish I would have bought. I wish I wouldn't have spent this. I wish I would have did that. I promise you, y'all about to. It's probably people already saying it. That was talking crazy to you about going and getting your stuff, and now they asking you a whole bunch of questions about where to go get their stuff at. My husband won't wake up for real. He's about stocking food, but that's it. It's okay. He's That's okay. After all that smoke outside, everybody went back to normal, saying I'm crazy again. It's okay. They listen, baby girl. The Bible said a third of the population is gonna die off at one time. A third of the plant life, the animal life, the sea life, the fowls of the air. A third of it at one time is gonna die around the world. A third is what, like two, 2 billion people. Think about all the animals that there are. Think about all the birds in the world. A third of all over the world. There's going to be rotting flesh and carcasses everywhere. It's probably going to be, you probably ain't even going to be able to breathe the air good. You see what I'm saying? And I had a dream that demons was released and killing a third of the people a couple months ago. Listen here. Okay, do me a favor. For those of you that have been here since the beginning, what have we talked about that hasn't happened yet? And I'm not even trying to be funny. In the 18 months that we have been doing this, please tell me, what have we talked about that hasn't happened yet? And we knew before it was news, yes or no? They is not liking me. You said the plan to blackout? We knew the plan blackout has been happening for the last 4 months. They started doing it in April in different places. People was without power. Yeah, but it's here. It's not coming. It's happening right now. They're just doing it in spurts. That's why everybody groceries is messed up, and the government got to bring FEMA in. We already know what happened when FEMA come on the scene. They just not doing it all at one time. It's every other week or every other couple of days. Now it's this 200,000. Now it's this 300,000. Now it's this 1 million. Now it's this 60,000. Now it's this 40,000. They know what to do. Y'all freak out. They saw what happened during 2020. It's an exercise. So now they know what to do. So they're easing it in a little bit every time. Here you go with A. Something else. But thank God for prophecy. Thank God for intuition, spiritual insight. Thank you, Dad. I do not want to wait on the news. Not at all. We started buying dehydrated food, and then they start putting it in Walmart and Sam's like 3 months later. It was there everywhere. It was like, oh my God, Cerca. Oh my God, I shop at this Walmart all the time. I've never seen it in there, and you wouldn't have. You probably wouldn't have been over here. You wouldn't have paid no attention to it. You would have walked past it, but only because God allowed you to find us on TikTok, YouTube, Christian Mingle, wherever you found us. And look it, you saw a commercial for dehydrated food. Ain't that tripping you out? Was we not crazy last year, February, March, April, May? When we was buying it, we was crazy. And then May, June, and July is when it started showing up in Walmart. Y'all was the one telling me y'all know I don't even leave my house. Circa, oh my God, I was in Walgreens and they had disaster preparedness in there. Oh my God, I went into Walmart and they had the yellow sign. Y'all was taking pictures and showing me that they got the radiation sign there, and then they was telling you to get but we had already bought it. We had already bought it. And then the president went and bought it in September, October. We bought it February, March, April, May. And then they start putting it in the stores May, June, July, August. And then when everybody went back to school in certain places, Washington, certain places like coastal cities, they had the parents, because y'all the one that told me, y'all went to enroll y'all kids 6 months after we did our thing. And they was telling y'all, some of y'all, that y'all had to sign a waiver for the potassium iodide in case of an emergency. But we had already bought our potassium iodide, didn't we? We had our potassium iodide for months. Before they said 50% of the water was bad in the United States, we had already bought water filtration straws, not only for us, but almost 2,000 kids around the United States as well. And other people. About 17, 1,800, I don't know the number. Might be more than that, give or take a few, whatever. And now, this year, same time, because who remembers when we were sending stuff to Flint, to Jackson, it was the summertime when they water went bad. Who remembers? And then Baltimore too. It was like late summer, early fall. Y'all remember? What is it right now? late summer going into fall, and they just told us what 2 weeks ago that all the water, or 50% of America's water, is contaminated. We started buying water straws for people around this time. Like, it was like August, September. I think we did it in like July or August because it was still kids. It was the college. Remember the college? They said that the college kids didn't. The kids that was in the program for college in the summer didn't have that stayed in the dorms or whatever. They didn't have water, so we sent the wash stuff and the things down to the Urban League. Your potassium iodide pills took forever to come. Did you buy them between September and December? If you bought them between September and December, that's because the president bought them all. But I have been telling who was here, I said, y'all hurry up and buy them while nobody is paying attention. Because once something go down, everybody is going to run and buy them. Then you're going to have to wait. Oh, you got them when I announced the president did. Yeah, and I told you, yeah, people had to wait like 2 months before they was coming the next day or same day. But that even goes since I was telling everybody February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, better get this before everybody go get it. Because once everybody gets wind of what's going on, you gonna have to wait. Just like with 2020. Tell me your stuff wasn't backed up in deliveries in 2020 and 2021. You can order it today and it can save, but you might not get it for 3 weeks. And they already got your money. You got it when I told you. And then what happened, Tasha? Everybody was trying to get them. It wasn't none because the president had bought them all. But we was shaking our bottles at them. Like maracas. You said the water bad. Well, not really worried about it. You said it's really bad. Well, still not worried about it. Right? It's really, really, really bad. Well, God told us that. And so we went ahead and got this too. So we were just going to have 3 sets of filtration after they filtered it just to make sure. God told us the water was going to go bad. We believed him last year. And then this year, around the same time, what did they say? 50% of the water is bad. It's a water filtration system. Purifies 6,000 gallons of water. I have not bought any bottled water since I had this thing. I refuse. And what? Last year? It's been over a year. I think since I had this already. And I ain't had to throw out no full trash cans full of plastic, no water bottles all over the place, no none of that. This is my water bottle. Y'all know I had a different one before this. I fill it up every morning. I drink 2.5 gallons of, because sometimes I fill this thing up twice. And I drink a lot of water. So we knew ahead of time, and we happy about it. We did. Then we knew ahead of time the water was gonna go bad. The food was. I think it's that what's the name too. I'm telling you, it's that chlorophyll. That chlorophyll's working, honey. I don't care what nobody say. It works. Now, if I keep this oil off my face, I ain't been tying my hair up, so I got a little bit here, and I've been sleeping on it, and I put some oil in my hair. But other than that, that chlorophyll works. It's working with my breakouts and everything, because I used to get a whole bunch of dry skin patches because of my lupus. And my skin, I don't get as many butterfly rashes on my face or nothing. Yes, we did send straws to Flint too, cause and them babies been without clean water for a long time, and I'm sad we couldn't do more. I don't know. You have to go look that up, Cynthia. I'm not a doctor. I just be telling y'all what to get. I plant the seed, you water it, and God gonna give the increase, which means the information. I don't know exactly. I just bought it. I don't know. He be telling me what to get, and yeah, you do. And you have to bathe it. Well, you could drink it if you want. I don't drink it. Y'all know how I feel about it. I do not drink it. I bathe in it. Thank you, Auntie. I've been bathing in that chlorophyll. I'm telling y'all, it worked. 3 drops in your, not 3 dropper fulls, but literally 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops, like that in your water. Amazing, and you will see a change very quickly. It don't take long. Probably like 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. You're gonna see a change in your skin. Oh, I have no idea, Journey, but we do have people on here that can tell you. We got folks that have all kind of teas. We got tea folks here that make their own teas and everything. Y'all can't drink it. It tastes like licking grass. I do not like that. So you can put 3 drops. Girl, don't ask me about drinking it. I am the wrong person. You're gonna have to talk to somebody else. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even see how they do it. Mm-mm. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're an herbal. Oh yeah, there you go, Tasha, right there. Tasha, go to Simply Me, Tasha, right here. Go follow her. She got all the herbs and stuff. I told you we got folks that do all of that. They can give you the period herbs, the everything. They got all of them. We got a couple people here that do it. So definitely get with some folks. We got everybody in our community. If you knew, Miss Diane. Diane does herbal teas. Here we go. So we got a lot of people. We got people in our community to do everything. Literally. Pretty much anything you're looking for. Cooking, everything. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. I got chlorophyll with mint in it. Listen, we are not going to talk about it. Y'all want me to vomit here? I want y'all to go outside and chew a piece of grass. Because every time y'all tell me that is what y'all do, that y'all put that mess in your water and drink it or tea, it make me just want to just shove a whole bunch of grass in your mouth until you chew it. Because that's what it's like. That's exactly what it tastes like. Summer cut grass. Wet summer cut grass. And it smell like it too. So when you put it up, my daddy had a lawn service, so maybe that's why it don't work for me. My daddy had a lawn service, and we used to have to get out there and help sometimes. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe because I had to smell grass in the summers, and my mama made me get up early in the morning and cut the grass before the sun came up and be out there getting sticks and stuff out there. Maybe that's why I can't do it. And I'm sure as a child, when I went to wipe, I didn't realize it was all that cut grass on my sleeve from picking it up and putting it in the things. And I probably did like this. So that's probably why I don't like it. I will bathe in it and I will rub it on my face and I take my time and, do this and make sure I like exfoliate and then rub some more because it's on the cellular level, it's small, micro level, whatever. So, okay, we're going to do this. And then I go sit outside in the sun and it works because it absorbs the sun and evens your skin. So there it is. She up there is Diana and Tasha. Yeah. So I didn't want to stay on here long. See, for those of you that didn't know, we gonna be at about we got like 2,100, 2,200, roughly about $2,100 or so, 21, 22, something like that. So I'm gonna add a couple hundred to that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead tomorrow. I said I was gonna do it today. I didn't have time. I had a very crazy day today. Very, very crazy. But what was I gonna say? Mamas. Mamas. I'm gonna just say it now. Now listen, we do not have hundreds of thousands of dollars like the school giveaways. So if we only send one of your child's list, it is just an assistance to help you have to spend less. So if we pick you, depending on how many people apply, we might not pick all of your kids. Now, if not a lot of people apply, we might be able to do more. But We want to be able to help as many families. I look at the numbers like, okay, yes, we could do all 4 over here, but if we could do 4 and 4, send it and it'll go towards a book or whatever. You can send whatever you want. I'll get it. Hell, I found a order that somebody sent me that was wrapped up in a letter. And I could tell I had read the letter, but I must have just put it back in there and forgot about it. It was like $10 when I first, because they have Cash App and all of that to do all of that. Somebody had sent to it. I got the PO box. I looked in there. I said, "Ooh, well, look at this." It might have been $50. I don't know how much it was, but I sure got a money order for it and had forgot it was in there. It ain't been a year, so I'm gonna take that and put it where it go. You need an emergency preparedness list. So, Miss Steph, on YouTube, well, first we have survival list, disaster preparedness in our Amazon store. In our Amazon store. And then I have 2 videos on YouTube, Survival and Survival 2.0. No, Angel, y'all don't got to worry. Listen, by Friday, stuff going to be sent out. Don't worry about it. We wasn't trying to do nothing. That's my ice machine. I'm like, what is that? Yeah, so you can go to my Amazon store and the disaster preparedness list, Cerca Trova 22 on Amazon. And then there's some links there to some stuff you can get. And then I have 2 videos, 2 videos on YouTube, Survival and Survival 2.0, like August 13th and like December something. You sending it anyway. Okay, mama. I know y'all persistent. I ain't gonna do whatever you want to do. Maybe you'll send it. I don't know. How you know it's gonna go to help somebody, whether it go to the back to school or not, you know it's going out. You already know somebody gonna get something out of it. So there's that. Yeah, I don't fight with y'all no more. I do not fight with y'all no more. I just distribute. That's all I do. I distribute the help. That's what I do. I don't argue with y'all about taking the money no more. I don't argue about getting gifts no more. If y'all notice, I just don't say nothing because the WOIU community gonna do what they want to. Now that's how I know we family. Cause you can tell me not to buy you something, but if I want to buy it, I'm gonna buy it anyway. I mean, if you don't like it, throw it away. But I know you're gonna like it, and I know you're not gonna throw it away. So there's that. So I get it. We family. I get it. You gonna force it. You gonna take my love. I don't care if you don't want it. You gonna take it. Listen, I done met people like y'all before. Miss Sarah. I get it. I totally understand. I totally understand. I get it. I know you said don't, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Sounds like Circa. Yes, because I know how y'all do. I done figured you out. So that's why I just be like, I'll find a place to put it. Well, I guess I could put it over here. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do, Shaniqua? What I'm gonna do? You said pretty much. Yeah, that's why I don't even. I just quit. That's a losing battle. So I don't even say nothing. I just be like, yeah. What you say, Auntie? I missed that. Wait a minute. What you just said there? I just noticed the. Yep, you know this our shirt. I love this. This is one of my favorite shirts now. So y'all gonna see it a lot. This one and the white. I don't wear the white. Auntie, I wore that white shirt one time and got chocolate on the back of it. It must have been on my bed when I was eating my candy bar. So now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the chocolate out. That's why I don't wear white. Listen, I am not that prissy girl. I used to get whoopings every time my mom put me in anything white because it's gonna have chocolate or red stain. Just don't put me in white then. This is not my thing. It's on the back, Auntie Ryder. How? Circa, how do you get chocolate on the back of the shirt? The back, right here. All like right here. I said, this don't even make. Yes, honey. Wore it a half a time. I didn't even have it on for 4 hours. And that's pretty much ruined. So we already did a survival giveaway. If we do another one, you can hold on to it for that, because it'd be a lot going on, and I'm getting ready to get flooded with emails here in a minute. So don't send no money for that right now. If we do another survival giveaway, you can send it then, okay? But we already did where we gave 2 families like gas masks, cans of food, potassium, iodide, water filtration. Did I say that already? It was a whole bunch of stuff. Not a lot, but it wasn't cheap. You know what I mean? So, 4 gas masks, cans of food, water straws, a water filtration system, potassium iodide, and something else, I think. Yeah, yeah. So when we get ready, if we do that again, definitely just hold it for that. Listen, y'all, I don't like dragging stuff on. If y'all who's noticed that I don't like dragging stuff on, I'll be like, okay, we got this date. We might go a little bit further. But most times I be trying to get it and get it to where it's going so we can move on to the next thing. This is not about to be no building fund that we've been putting into for 79 years and ain't nobody seen nothing build but the pastor's wealth. We're not doing that around here. Yes, baby, I do. I know. We is not having a 20-year building fund for nothing. We gets our stuff and we gets it moving and we gets it right on out to the people that need it, and we're moving on to something else. Straws and iodide are on sale for Prime members. Oh, thank you. Yeah, for books, you can always donate books. Or if you want to, books, and if you want to donate to help, you know how we do utility assistance when we can, we do rental assistance, stuff like that. And like I say, because every time I say this, I just get a flood. We cannot pay your whole bill. The money that comes into our organization, we ain't got no grants from the government. Every single act of charity that we have done has been from people that send their money from TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, wherever they found us at. So people don't get to take advantage of that because we ain't getting no government grants or nothing. This is people sending in their hard earned money or however they get it to help other people be able to pay their bills. Or, and like I said, we're giving you some relief. Now, sometimes, like if the bill is 300, we might have been able to pay it all. Sometimes, but that's not all the time because if we got 12 people asking for help, I have to divide up what's there and try to give everybody evenly. So that's why, like, if we don't send you the amount you was expecting, we cannot pay. I've been saying this whole time. We can't pay your whole bill, but we will try to help you get as close to having it completely paid off as possible. You know what I'm saying? From what our funds are, but I can't. I just try to manage because I've kind of seen the patterns of how people like the times that people need help. So I don't spend all of the help money at the beginning of the month because there's people that need their car payment on the 15th or they need help. So I don't just go and be like, okay, I have to do that out so that if somebody needs help at the end of the month or the third week, we have it to help them. Do you see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that need help right now. It's a lot of people that have a lot going on. And if we got only this amount of money, but this is the help that's needed, then I just try to divvy it up as even as possible and send it out. That's what I do. And if we don't, I mean, I can only do what we can do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that we get to do it though. I am. I ain't gonna lie. To be honest with you, I thought this was gonna be over probably after 3 months. I tell my friends that I'd be like, yeah, so I didn't think this was gonna go 2 years. I don't know what I thought, but I don't think I thought it was this. I don't know what I thought. You know, because somebody goes, they be there, and then they go away. You know what I'm saying? I did not think it was going to turn into everything that it's turned into. That we are a real university. We do have a real organization. We do help people for real. I'm about to go anyway. I think it's raining or something. Yeah, you should feel good every day. We have people here that used to be selfish people until they came here. I know this for a fact. There were people that were not givers until they came over here. This I know. This happens to me. This is a part of my walk. I have to teach people how giving is important, but how God blesses you when you do. Even if you just blessed with somebody with $1, you can't beat Him giving. But what that does is help people get out of financial troubles because they start to see. I didn't see where you going. Start to see. I didn't see where you going, Aisha, but travel safely. They start to see, dang, every time I give something, my safely. They start to see, dang, every time I give something, my bill is lower, my food lasts. Like, so now you've raised the quality of life for a person by something so simple, by teaching them to be a giver and understanding that it's okay to expect something in return, not from the person, from God. Because that's what He told you. He said, if you do what I ask, you can expect and ask for whatever you want. So don't tell me don't expect nothing. I'm not so supposed to expect it from the person. But no, I do get to expect it from my dad because he told me if I listen. That's just like if your parent tells you if you do good and you keep your room clean at the end of the week, I have a surprise for you. Now you don't know what the surprise is, but you know it's coming because you trust your parent. Okay, you are not a better parent than God. You're not a better parent. You're not a better provider or nothing. You're not. I know this. None of us are. So if God says, do your chores, read your word, be kind, give a little bit, and I'll have a surprise for you, why don't you believe it? Or why do you say, oh, I don't expect nothing from the people that I give to, but I definitely expect my dad to come through. That's what he said. Don't be mad because you don't know the word. He said, whatever you can dream up, I can bring it to you. And before you can dream it, I'm already figuring out a way to send it to you. I've already figured out the way to send it to you. So then, why is you mad? Because I'm asking for what I'm due, in a sense. Certain kids know that they can go up to their mom and they gonna get whatever they want. It don't matter if she said no, they gonna change their mind and give it to her anyway, or give it to them anyway. They know the parent to ask that is going to give them what they want. Well, don't be mad because I know the parent to ask. And when I go, I sit right on in his lap and say, "Excuse me." So I was looking at all this stuff, and I was thinking, I'm waiting to see if my thing shows up, and I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm waiting though. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just gonna see if it show up here. So I still do my experiments too. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I did tell my cousin what I want. I told my cousin what I want, but I want to see if it show up. And when they do, I'm gonna tell you about it. I ain't got to do this in a while, so I wanna see it materialize. I'm waiting to tell y'all though, and it ain't nothing big, but I just want to see it. I want to see it, and when I do, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I'm gonna tell y'all how I prayed and what I said and what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all. So, cause you gotta be in expectation that something is coming. I definitely was not a big giver before, a big enough giver. Oh, okay. Well, and it changed your life, didn't it? Yeah. You got to expect something good now. You can't always expect good because that's not a reality. But that's why I don't get around people that be talking about like as soon as I say I'm about to do, oh, that's not gonna happen. You get your for me. Cause I'm here to tell you whatever I want to see, baby, whatever I could dream of, my daddy brought it my way and still is. So that's why I don't hang out with people that talk like that. You can't come in here talking like that. Y'all know, and it's funny because nobody talks like that no more. But some of y'all came in here talking like that too. Be honest, you was not a believer. You was not a believer, but you a believer. What you said? What you said, straight? Huh? Y'all know listen, I done heard it. Lord. Too many cartoons for my kids. Definitely heard Eddie Murphy right now. Sorry, y'all. They playing with my internet. I'm about to go. Plus, I think my nail is about to come out. Every time, listen, I get to move and stuff around. Oh, girl. Not no more, it ain't. Oh, this is not here when I met y'all. It's here now. Oh, well, whoever Mr. Cerca is, he just gonna have to love a little muffins. I like muffin tops. Matter of fact, for a long time, that's the only part of the muffin I ate. I go get the big blueberry ones. You know how they be busting out the sides, and I'm cutting straight over the top. You can have this bottom. I'm just about to put butter on this top part. That part. Thank you. Yes, baby. Even after kids, this is not my after kid body. This is my after the internet body. My after kid body still had a six pack. This is after the internet body. This is 2 years of TikTok sitting here for 13 hours because this did not used to be here. That's the only part you eat too. I knew, Queen. It's scary and spooky. Auntie, listen to me. This is my TikTok body, honey. This is the body TikTok gave me. I did not have this body before TikTok. No, this body was not here before TikTok. Not this extra stuff. Like this was not here. Hey, man, I don't know what this is. People like, are you pregnant? No, I'm TikTok. That's what I am. I'm TikTok and YouTube. What you mean? TikTok and YouTube got me fat. I had this body this whole time with no problems, and I get on TikTok. Auntie, you remember? See, you remember. My auntie remembers. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm TikTok and YouTube. Hell. What does that mean? I didn't get this until, so evidently they did something to me. 42, 40, 41, 42 years, I was fine. Get on TikTok and YouTube, and now it's stuff coming out of places it ain't never been. So I'm TikTok and YouTube. I'm not pregnant, just TikTok and YouTube. I don't even know. Listen. That's the only thing I got for y'all. You said I'm TikTok with you. That part. Come on. That's the only thing I can tell you. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm TikTok and YouTube. That's what happened to me. I got on here and listen, something happened. Maybe it's coming through the the radiation or something. Auntie. It's crazy. Yeah, good night. I'm about to get off here too. I'm about to go. I love y'all. But yes, so thank you to everybody that gave. I'm going to do the video tomorrow because I just got to prepare myself for the emails. And I'm going to tell you something too. If you do not send the request to the right email that is instructed, that you were instructed in the video, I don't see it. Even if I see it, I'm not going to see it. You have to follow directions. Because when I go to specific places, I don't have all this time to be going and, oh, you didn't get my email, you never replied. Well, you evidently didn't put it in the right place. Especially if it's a request for something like the TAT. That's why I say certain stuff got to go to TAT now, because when I go to do certain stuff, I'm not looking in Cerca Trova. I want to be able to go. If I have to print a list, everything is right there. So in order for me to keep doing what I do, I need y'all to help me. So am I included in this conversation, or y'all you talking to somebody else? I don't know what's going on over here. What website? I just forgot what I was talking about. I'm having brain farts. Which one? My website? Hold off. No. Are you talking about for the school thing? Can I be honest with y'all? I really, for the school thing, I hate to say it, this is to WOIU family. This isn't random people. we giving back to our community that gives here. So I'm trying to find our family members. This isn't like random folks. We're doing in our community because there's a lot of people here that give that might be in a situation. Yes, yes, yes. So this is not a random outside thing. This is, we want to pick 12 families or however how this money go in our community to give back to our community and not just outside. So yeah, that's why I said here. Yeah. Yeah. Not for this one. Normally, y'all know we out, but today this is gonna be in house. We giving to some people in our family because plenty of people give here, and it's nice to get something in return when you do give. So I wanted it to be for just the families because we got people here that's starting school and they struggling and it's a lot going on. So wanted to help as much as we can. Y'all know normally we do the communities outside of our community, but we gotta put back in the pot. Gotta take care of the people to take care of you. Yes. So we gonna do that. Now we might do another one in a couple weeks. I don't know, but for right now, I want to help the people here. Yeah, I want to help some of the parents that because we got some families struggling, whether they say it or not. We got some people, school time, they trying to figure out how they gonna pay rent and get school supply. This I know, I was that parent. So I want to make sure that we take care of the people that are always taking care of other people. So, oh honey, I know. I had 4 kids by 24. So by the time I was 27, yeah, I had a junior high schooler, like a 5th grader, and then one in kindergarten and one in like pre-K. I know. I had to buy backpacks and socks, and like I ain't been feeding them 10,000 pounds of food this whole summer. And then who's gonna fund that? And all the trips and the swim parties and the money I didn't have through the summer. And now I just gotta try to magically come up with money for the school. Yep. So I love y'all. And right, that's what I'm saying. The supplies is crazy. I know, Queen. That's what I'm saying. I already know. I already know. That's why we're doing this. So I want to tell everybody that gave, thank you. Like I said, we probably gonna end up doing about $2,500 to buy school supplies, and I don't know if that even buy a lot now. That's why I said I don't know, because prices have gone up so much on stuff. So that $2,500 is gonna, that's what we gonna use to bless some families. If it's 5 families and it just be enough, or we'll try to stretch it as far as we can to help, you know. So I think I just want to tell y'all thank you, because y'all always come through so that we can give and give back to the community. And I'm grateful. And I told you, our little bits be adding up quick. And we get to do a lot of help. We have helped in so many communities around the United States. I'm very excited about that. Now I'm gonna do everything on Amazon because it's just easier, so I can have it. Because some of the addresses I might already have. If I had to send books or whatever and you win, I already got the address right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to go in and set up nothing. I finally mastered everything is where it need to be. So I'm going to just go on Amazon, and that's just, no. Don't worry about it, mommy. Just keep that for something else. Like I said, we might do another one for the outside of the community. If you haven't sent it by Friday morning at probably like 6 o'clock, it's probably not going to get in there, because all the kids are already starting school. And it might take, because that's something that a lot of people are buying, it might take a couple days. So I wanted to try to hurry up and get it, so that if parents have to buy other school supplies for the other kids, they can kind of chart their money out and know what all they don't have to buy or do have to buy. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and get some of it out now. And then if we do one later, that's fine. But just because I know school, like kids are starting school like this week. So I didn't want it to be too late, because parents are being spent their money already. You know what I mean? So I wanted to try to get that out. At least they know they got something coming, because I'm going to let them know what we can find, or how I'll figure out a way. But I want to just be able to send it so that way they don't have to worry about it. You know, if you got 4 kids and each kid got $300 or $200 worth of stuff you got to get, and now you don't need $800, you need 6. Well, that's $200 you can now go spend on groceries or gas or some more underwear or something else. So that's what I'm trying to do. We're just trying to lessen the load. Tat Not Place, TATNAIPLACE. And please, if you're gonna donate, put back to school, the BTS or whatever you're gonna do. But just make sure if that's what you're gonna do, please do it before Friday, early morning Friday, if you can, so that way we can get it out. Maybe they can get it over the weekend, just in case somebody is starting school Monday. TATNAIPLACE. Tat 9 Place. Oh, girl, well, it went in. Anything that came in last night or today went into the school, pal. Y'all know how we do. I ain't about to be sorting through all of that. When it's the other stuff, I do. But when all that chunk came in, I just put it right on over into where it went, did the numbers, boom. I already know what it is, so I already know what's there. Yeah. So if you sent it in a time when I say we doing a giveaway, 9 times out of 10, your stuff is going to whatever we giving away. It's getting given away either way. Bills, books, it's going to be given away. I promise you it is. Because I don't have no savings number. I don't. The company, and it ain't even a big thing. I try to keep a certain number in there to pay our monthly bills and whatnot. But for the most part, whatever y'all send in, it goes out all the same month. Might be 100 or 200 or whatever that doesn't transfer over, but we send out what y'all send in. So understand. And I got this. And in here, it goes from February until now. It's full of files with all our finances in there. I'm going to have to get a bigger one, as a matter of fact, because this one is full now. But all of our documents and everything is color-coded and in there like they need. All of the every Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, money order, they've been copied and they are in a file. So when I tell y'all I'm doing way more than just being on here, there's no team. So if I'm not replying to emails, I might be printing out our financials so that we have that. Like, that's why I tell y'all, please help me help y'all do what I'm gonna do. So if I ask you to send an email to this place, because I might go through and print out all those emails to attach to the help from the Cash App or whatever else it is. So there's a lot of stuff that I have to do behind the scenes that y'all don't see, to make sure we keeping all this stuff lined up and where it needs to go. Yeah, so just understand. When I say I'm tired, sometimes it's mentally, it could be physically, and on top of all of that, I still have my own personal life. So I love y'all. I'm about to go. Really, really about to leave now. I'll talk to y'all later. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. I'll probably see y'all in the morning. I don't know for sure what time, though, because I still have a lot of stuff I'm doing. See? Because it's end of the year and or the end of our fiscal year and all that. So it's a lot of stuff I have to get together. I'll see y'all.